Hi there, Lyndall Pinchen, canine naturopath from Canine Vitality with today's quick question. Are human grade supplements safe for my dog? Well, I do actually get asked this question a lot. And while I know that there really is a lot of information out there at the moment, particularly on the internet, that says you should never give your dog anything human grade in terms of products, I actually disagree. Now, I absolutely believe that human grade supplements are very safe for dogs, and I do regularly prescribe, particular human grade supplements with really excellent results. But of course, like most things, there are always going to be a few things that you need to be aware of when considering the use of any sort of, human supplement for your dog. But firstly, you might be wondering, well, Lyndall, why would I opt for some human grade supplement rather than those that have actually been specifically designed for dogs? I mean, all of my own herbal formulas are specific animal formulas, but actually they're also human too, can be used interchangeably because they're herbs. Actually, the fact is that I've found over the last 10 years or so of working with dogs and cats that many of the specific animal supplements out there in the market, they do contain a variety of ingredients, and I'm not really comfortable in prescribing. And mainly these are in there to make them more appealing to your dog or cat. But unfortunately, many of these, such as fillers, preservatives, and other substances that, just really go against the nature of my healing work when I'm trying to, cleanse the body, etc. And of course, the other reason is that there are definitely some nutrients that are just not available in these sorts of animal formulas. So when using human supplements, what do we need to be careful of? Well, firstly, in terms of the actual ingredients, be careful of vitamins such as vitamin A and D in formulas, as these levels are often way too high in human supplements to be given to pets. Now, if these are in a powder form by chance, then you might be able to adjust the dose right down. But generally, they're going to come in a tablet or a capsule form, and this can often make it a little bit harder to dose down. Now, in particular, supplementing vitamin D in higher levels can definitely be a problem. So just be very aware of certain high levels of certain nutrients. Now, in addition, look at what flavors or sweeteners might be in the product. Now, make sure, make sure where possible, you are using whole food supplements that contain just natural flavors or natural colors, I guess, and that do not contain sweeteners such as xylitol. Now, this is a natural sweetener which has become very popular in human supplements, and for good reason. It works very well in humans, but it's actually quite toxic to your dog. Now, it can cause blood sugar issues, potential liver failure, and in some dogs, unfortunately, it can cause death. So always check your labels for these sweeteners, and if you're not sure about it, you can always contact the company. Usually most of them have a hotline you can ring and find out. Now, other natural sweeteners such as stevia, which is a herbal sweetener, are actually safe for your dogs, and they are also often found in these supplements. I find really these days that the majority of supplements, particularly in powder form, are using stevia over xylitol. So in most cases, you're probably going to be fine. But remember to always check that, to be sure. And finally, what about dose? Well, this can be a little bit harder because it's generally often need to be worked out on a case-by-case basis, just depending on the supplement and on your dog. Now, if you're unsure, always work on a child's dose or even a bit lower than this, particularly if you've got a very, very small doggy. It's always better to start with a lower dose and build up if you're not quite sure there. But if you do have some supplements that you are wanting to give to your dog, or you've been thinking about it, considering, do feel free to contact me for that specific dosing or advice around the best ways to give these, or even if they are actually suitable for your dog, and I can give you some advice there. I'll leave my contact details in the description below. Well, I hope that you found that helpful. I love using human grade supplements where needed, and I do use practitioner only. I rely on these heavily when I need some additional support from my herbal dispensary formulas that I make up myself. So there are often those times when I'll need to prescribe something else. and I feel very comfortable in doing that and have had great results. So just be aware that yes, you can, but be aware of those things that we've discussed today. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please feel free to like, comment and share. I hope you have a great day. I'll look forward to seeing you again in another video. So bye for now.